Hello, good afternoon, Professor Carlson. It is a pleasure again to join back on YouTube and sharing my video concerning the approaches of Pearl Williams on application, Jonathan Thippen on AM, and Gary Bradfield on Hook Book Took teaching approach. It was really a learning experience for me to hear the conversation, the dialogue, the interview between that those individuals had. But before I share what I learned from them, I'd also like to share an experience that I had this week at work. Thinking about the assignment, I mean, there's one of my coworker, teacher. She teaches music, so I was talking to her about application, how she do application in her classroom, and she shared with me that normally she teaches violin, and normally what she does is she have interviews. Not I'm sorry. She have like auditions and competition between the school and other school. So in order to have the student ready for that competition, so she have them stand in the hallway and at the cafeteria where all the students are going back and forth, so that way they could start getting used with that. So I thought that was a cool way of application, so that was worth me sharing this. And I also like Pearl approach that it is important as teaching the word of God. When you teach the word of God, it's important to apply it, because without applying the word of God, it's like basically a waste of time. So I like that the fact that she said that we have to challenge our student to apply it to their life, to bring the lessons alive and them, and also for the teacher to use activities that are age relate, and challenge the student many times in the class, and then how they're gonna do it. Like, for example, if they learn something on compassion, how are they gonna be compassionate in school? How they're gonna apply that in their lives. So yeah, it's very important for that application. This is what I learned from Pearl Williams. The second person, Jonathan Thippen, he basically spoke on AM, but his presentation was very short. It was like he present with an illustration on baseball. It was a great illustration. However, I'm not very familiar with baseball, but for those that are familiar, I think it was a great approach. But what I understand from Amy is basically we as teachers of the Word of God, we have to know the lessons we're gonna be teaching. Who are we aiming at? What a group, what culture, what age. We have to making sure that the content that we have, the information that we have, is it age related? Is it appropriate for the group that we are about teaching? So this is what I'm getting from aiming. So and lastly, Gary Bradfield, the Hook Book Took. First of all, it sounded funny for me, but it does make sense for me. So when you talk about hook, when you grab the attention or the attention catcher, you catch the attention of the students, make a tell them something for catch their attention, with a nice story or something. And then after that, the book, which is take them back to Jesus, like he said, to the time in the past. And then after that, the look, you bring them back. We bring them back. But also I'm because it says look, I'm thinking about looking through a mirror. Like when you're looking at mirror, you see yourself, and while you seeing yourself, you look what is not okay, what is not good. So the word is like basically a mirror. So the word in the past, which is it was addressed to audience in the past, but right now it can be a mirror for us to look at what is not right. And then when we find what's not right, and then we can change it and adjust it to the Word of God. And then that's where the took comes in. you know. So we take the information for the future, and then we're in the process of changing our life. So these are things that I got out of the interviews, and I'm hoping that God will bless you and have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say I really enjoyed the video. Your video with Dr. Carlson. I think it was very informative and insightful. And I like when you talk about chapter 8, and it really helps me with doing my homework and concerning choosing the methods and all of that. So that was great. Have a great day. Bye bye.